Alright, so we are back at the auctions and you're probably wondering, hey, this looks a little bit different, maybe a little bit more shaky. But today we are on our new GoPro and unfortunately Morgan can't be with us this time, so you're just with myself. But today we have got $21,000 to work with, and boy are there some good auction cars. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It keeps you up to date with all things Project B. But without any further ado, the very first car that we're looking at today, which I think it's definitely a talking piece. People either love it or they absolutely hate it. Originally I didn't like the vehicle when it came out, but having seen it in person right in front of me, God, this thing's a beast. So the first car we are looking at is a 2005 Hummer H2. Alright, so the Hummer H2, I actually don't know anything about these, but I've always think they're kind of cool. Initially I did think they were pretty ugly, but first things first, just doing, I'll just adjust this for everyone, a walk around. The paint's actually in not bad condition, just needs a really good clean. Holy crap, this thing is ginormous and I freaking love it. I wonder how much it can tow. Anyone that knows, comment below, how much can a Hummer tow? I assume it's quite a lot. It is a very boxy thing. See if it's got some battery. Yep, it has battery. Oh my God. Nice big Hummer door seals. I think this is the first time I've ever had to climb up into a vehicle. So immediately, straight away, I can't even reach the other side of the door. Normally I definitely can. The thing honestly, surprisingly doesn't have much headroom at all. And you can definitely tell the military okay, so that doesn't work. The military pedigree of these vehicles. Everything is very, how would you say, utilitarian. It's simple and it serves its own purpose. Aftermarket head unit, a real awesome shifter there. Holy crap. One of the biggest ever center consoles I've ever seen. That is ginormous. But it's really hot. Let's see if this thing starts. And hopefully has aircon, because Brisbane is crazy at the moment. Alright. Not enough battery. That is a shame. I'll try and see if I can get one of the guys here to jump start it. Just because if this thing runs, this could be freaking awesome. But before we do that, we've got Bose audio down there. The seats are really nice. Oh my God, you've got your own armrest here, which is cool. I also have my own, which is kind of cool. That's just solid plastic. Let's pop the hood. Alright, so unfortunately the hood release, it seems, is broken, so we can't have a look at the mighty engine underneath and can't jump start it. So yes, this is, having seen it in the flesh, I think this thing is freaking awesome, but we can't jump start it because the hood doesn't work. It's a big hood. There's two great big handles on the front for you to pull it up. Very unfortunate. This thing was looking quite promising. On to the next one. All right, so now that we have a bit more money, 21,000 to be exact, we can start going for nicer cars. And this next one is definitely a nicer car. It is this 2014, I believe, BMW 4 Series. Alright, so immediately from the start, paint wise, this thing is in very good condition. I'll just tilt you guys. Yeah, it's very good condition. Honestly, just a simple wash and this thing is perfect. We've got Kumho's on the front with tons of tread. Kumho's again on the back and just a ton of tread. Those tires probably less than a year old. Exterior wise, this is a very nice looking car. We've got a little bit of gutter gash on the rear rim here and a little bit, or quite a bit, on the front. Brakes, no lipping, that's all good. Pads look, you know, okay. Does it have battery? That's the next question. Yes, it does, or at least enough to unlock it. All right, so we've got someone's business card of an apparel company. Wow, okay. So this is a very tidy interior. Love this steering wheel. Got the paddle shifters. This is very clean and tidy. Wow, I'm actually quite blown away. Normally in the auctions, the cars are not this tidy. So this did come with a phone, but beep boop, phone's gone. Oops, okay, that's cup holders. This thing is very impressive. I do really like the layout. It's definitely driver focused. I found the first kind of, oh my god, it's got a seatbelt helper, but it just didn't get the seatbelt. Let's try that again. Can we get you to work? Oh, so close. Hope you guys can see that. I'll try that again. Come on. You can do it, BMW. I believe in you. Okay, it's not going to do it. Alright, it is hot as shit. So let's try and start this thing. So immediately, I did notice a little bit of stumbling. Not much though. It seems to definitely have evened out, so it could have been that this is just sat for a little while, or it's getting a little bit stumbly here. We do have, unfortunately, oh, it's all falling apart on my hand. That's disgusting. Unfortunately, I don't have anyone out the back, but I can't see or notice any smoke. Aircon definitely works. I really like this heads-up display. That's quite big, and I believe this is a 2014. So this was, you know, comparing to the Mercedes heads-up displays, that's, you know, nearly twice the size. Do the map. You guys can probably see where we are. Wow, I'm very impressed. Very, very clean. It's a very nice place to be. We've got a nice sunroof there, and it seems to be running perfectly. So we'll pop the hood and we'll see what the engine bay is like. How do you pop the hood on a BMW? Do you have to pull it twice? You have to pull it twice. I'm an idiot. There we go. All right, BMW 4 Series. Now this is a 428i, so it is just a 4-cylinder. Looking inside the engine bay, I mean, apart from being really dusty, it's not too bad. One thing I do want to check out is oil leaks. God, this is a weird engine design. I'm not seeing anything, which is good. It's just honestly really dusty and dirty from a life of driving. All right, we'll give it a bit of a rev, see how it sounds. I'll sit you guys up at the back so you can hear. Let me know if there's any smoke. Okay, so it does look like there's a little bit of water, but that's not too bad. This is looking very promising. Now the market in these, I believe, are around the mid to high 20s. This being 2014, it is the coupe, which is the more expensive version, so it's only got the 2 doors. It has got 174,000 kilometers, which is definitely up there for the 4 Series, so it'll be interesting to see how much this one goes for, but definitely interested. On to the next one. All right, so the last car we have today is one that a lot of you guys have been asking for, and it is a 2006 Ford XR6 Turbo. Okay, so immediately at a first glance, this one is a little rough. So if we come down here, probably saw from the B-roll, we got a nice little hole. I don't know how someone does that, but a new bumper is definitely in order. Tires on it, the tires actually, yeah, not too bad. Got tons of tread, which is very odd for an XR6 Turbo. The wheels are a little banged up. You can see there, just a little bit of gutter gash. We've got a nice dent here. Must have been from a pretty decent hailstone. The back is honestly better than the front. We do have cracked tail light, unfortunately. Decent scuff on the lower part of the bumper. We've had a fender bender with some sort of pole there that's also chipped to the top. And if you had watched quite a few videos ago when we were looking at another XR6 Turbo, it had a nice little rust spot right in here, just inside of the boot. This one has got, looks just surface at the moment, but it's definitely starting to rust there. It's under the paint, you can see it bubbling. So that's a little bit of a concern. I'm not turned off just yet, just in case it's really cheap, but we'll see if it's got battery. Doesn't sound like it. Okay, so immediately, seat trim broken. You know, the car's a bit old. You expect that kind of thing. The seats feel like I'm in a lounge. Shifter here, I mean, it's still there, but it's a bit how you're going. God, it's hot. It's so hot. Okay, absolutely zero battery. Yep, nothing. All I can see is 236,000 Ks on the clock. God, Morgan isn't here and I get all of his bad luck. Having said that, to be honest, this is pretty rough. These kind of XR6 Turbos, because they're just quite a bit older, you know, we're looking at maybe around 12 grand, 10 grand, because it is not so great and we will have to buy some stuff for it. Basically, all the money is just in that engine at the front, which we'll pop the hood. Ah, yes, the hood latch. Oh, that worked. Oh, this is going to be the heaviest hood ever. Okay, so some reason the struts aren't working. The struts over there is bent, and same with that one. I'll try and do this. It's really hard without Morgan, actually. This piece here is just flimsy, but all the money for this car is in this engine right here, because it's got a big old turbo and can make a ton of power. Oh, Jesus, okay. That's a shame. I'd still be interested if it goes cheap, or cheaply. Overall, the car is in pretty decent condition. It's not too bad, but yeah, it's just, it's very unfortunate because we definitely want to get an XR6 Turbo, but it's very, very slim pickings at the moment. So today, what have we had? We've had the Hummer H2. So it turns out that, yes, I did go see the guys at, they said, yes, sorry, the hood latch is broken and we cannot access the battery. So that one, it's very unfortunate because I was really liking it. And the H2s, there aren't many for sale at the moment and they do go for quite a bit of money. The BMW honestly is definitely by far the best looking prospect at the moment. Super clean, just had some interior pieces that needed cleaned up, which is no big problem. And lastly, obviously the XR6 Turbo, completely dead as a doorknob and pretty rough. Really, we're just buying the engine, and yeah, I don't know at that point. Yeah, it's hard. So let me know, comment down below, what do you think we should get? My money currently is on the Beamer. I think it's a very easy car to sell. The two-door coupes just look phenomenal. And it's, you know, should be in our price range if we can get in the lower end of the market for the auctions. And yeah, I think that XR6 Turbo is completely written off for me. Too rough and just, yeah, not worth the hassle, I guess. But thanks heaps for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, comment below, let us know what car we should get, and we'll see you in the next Project B video.